All right, what is up, everybody? Just getting things set up right here. Look at the calendar. Holy crapola. Who has been doing a bunch of live streams? All right, like I said, just give me a quick second here. We'll do a sound check. You guys could let me know how the sound is right now. Give me a couple things to sync up real quick, and we will get ready to go. Lots of fun stuff I want to go over tonight. Yes, lots of fun stuff to go over tonight. So give me a quick second. And when you sign in, or I'm sorry, whenever you guys hop on, just let me know who's here in the comments. Like I said, I got video, which is really good right now. So if someone could let me know how sound is, that would be awesome. All right, let me see here. All right. Daniel. Tosh. All right, let's see here. All right, like I said, just a few minutes early here, so we're just going to give people a little bit of time just to catch up. All right, you guys are going to love what we got going on tonight. And hello to everyone who is logging in and saying hi. Let me know how the sound is right now. All right, Miguel Santos, thank you very, very much. Miguel's letting us know that the sound is good. Thank you. Totally appreciate it. Now, we got some really cool stuff to go over tonight. Really, really good stuff. And thank you, Coach. Thank you for the sound check for that as well. All right, we've got some really cool stuff. Want to talk about this. The Ethereum Foundation. Check this out. Ethereum Foundation kills ETH 2.0 in favor of consensus layer rebrand. That's kind of something, because think about it, right? Like, we've been hearing about ETH 2.0 now for how long? I mean, a long time, right? And now they're talking about that idea just being done, and now going in terms of a consensus layer, right? Consensus layer rebranding. That's kind of interesting. So this was just a story that we've been passing around here. And actually, we've had some fans chiming in, helping us out. These are the stories that you're going to find in our Discord, right? We have a real active Discord. A lot of good information can be found in that Discord. But anyways, yeah, this just got me wondering here, because, you know, one of the big things we had talked about earlier was with Stellar, we've got smart contracts, right? Or we're working on smart contracts. And that's the big difference between Stellar and Ethereum, right? Is the whole idea of smart contracts. Well, if Stellar all of a sudden gets smart contracts and Ethereum is having trouble and they're having to rebrand their ETH, right? Get rid of the whole ETH 2.0 project. Yeah, that's a huge pendulum swinger here. I mean, and I know we've had a lot of, just a lot of junk out there to deal with, right? A lot of crypto regulation out there, a lot of SEC stuff out there that's been bugging us. But looking at stuff like this is great once we get through the weeds of that crap. Because, I mean, I don't mind Daniel Tosh over here on the left having problems, with Ethereum, and I know that's not Daniel Tosh, I know. But when you look at Daniel Tosh, I mean, just look at some of these pictures, right? Come on. Look at this. Daniel Tosh. Come on, help me out here. Help me out, right? I mean, that looks a lot like Daniel Tosh. But yeah, this was just something really cool that we came across in the Discord server we got. And if you want to get access to the Discord server, two ways to do it. You can find, and that's what I was thinking too, Felix, like this layered stuff is kind of problematic. And if you want to find or get access to that server, you got to find the green Janet Yellen Grinch face, right? If you find that and you go to the comments, you're going to find that in the comments on the Discord. All right. So, yep, a good place to find information. How is everyone doing out there? What is going on with what's with you guys, right? What's everyone out there thinking about right now? What are the big topics? All right. And Android, what is going on? Android chimes in saying, "Hey, buddy, nice to see you. Great news for Stellar lately." Yeah, there is. And this Ethereum Foundation getting rid of ETH 2.0 is huge. This is it's another big one, because that's just more problems that Ethereum is having in terms of scalability, like fee-wise, gas and so forth, as well as usage. Now, don't get me wrong. Everyone is using Ethereum, right, because of the smart contracts. but we know that that's what Stellar is working on, is the smart contracts, right? So just kind of something to look at this and to see how important this is here. And let me bring up the Stellar stuff, all right? I'll bring up Stellar really quick here because the smart contracts is super, super important here. All right, in 1 second, I will get that up here on the screen. And yeah, everyone, let me know, what are your thoughts on what's going on? How does everyone feel about like the Stellar ecosystem right now? Are you becoming more, I don't know, are you becoming more enthused? I mean, about what's going on? I mean, this is really big. I mean, you know, you've got Stellar Grants marketing program. They're going to be ramping this up. I mean, these are all big things with Stellar that are happening. Lots of big things with Stellar that are happening. You know, they had their smart contracts that they were talking about. That's all over the place. I mean, just lots of good stuff out there that I've just been really, really just happy to find. I mean, just really, really happy to find. So yeah, everyone out there, let me know, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know what your thinking is. I mean, I know the price hasn't been the best. Like, I get it. Trust me. I know the price has not been the best. But we're seeing more development happen even though the price isn't the best, right? We're not seeing them slow down. We're actually seeing more programs release. All right, and I've got the 2022 roadmap up on the screen. They're talking about increasing scalability and network innovation. All right, and we're talking about this part right here. The most immediate innovation for us in this category is smart contracts, right? That is huge. The moment Stellar gets smart contracts, that is going to be awesome. And Miguel's got a great point. And Miguel, thank you for chiming in. A lot of great news for XLM, but it does not move the price. XLM right now, most of the crypto world right now is being held up, thank you, with Bitcoin, right? Everyone, with all the Bitcoin junk that's been going around, and I hate using the word FUD, all right? But with all the junk surrounding Bitcoin, all right, we're seeing the whole market react due to that. And so, yeah, this is great news for Stellar, but we've seen what's happened with the price here. The price is doing this because Bitcoin is being pulled down, and Bitcoin pulls everything down. All right, and here we go. We got Bitcoin up right now. Let's do that. Let's check it out. Let's make it for the last 2 years so we could show the run here. All right, that's what, where we go. Bitcoin up on the screen right now. So yeah, Miguel, you've got a good point. The price is not going to move with Stellar, or I'm sorry, with XLM until two things happen. A, the market gets mature enough to where they really see the difference between these tokens, and B, the regulations come into place. Because until it's regulated, everyone's looking at all of these the same. They're looking at Bitcoin, right, in the same pool as Stellar, as the same pool as XRP. That's the huge, huge problem. And Felix has got it right. Where Bitcoin goes, XLM follows. That's exactly right. That's exactly the big thing that's happening here, is you have Bitcoin that just pulls everything down. So yes, you do have really, really good news with Stellar, right? I mean, they're talking about it right now. Smart contracts, that is the big stuff. I mean, and it's awesome. I mean, there was a lot of good stuff that was found in this article. Tons and tons of good stuff with this article. I had 3 videos I put out today because there was just so much news to break down, through this. And you guys know I like my short format, right? I like to get you guys really concise, news chunks out there, and then we go to live streams like this, and we all kind of hang out, right? That's what we do. That's the vibe of the channel. So yeah, we've got smart contracts. Stellar starts cranking out smart contracts. Boy, are we going to have something interesting to look at. Yeah, and trust me, there's always going to be a negativity around the world regarding something with crypto, right? There's always going to be some country banning it. There's always going to be someone worried about, regulation in terms of energy use and so forth. We're always going to have that, right? But the big thing that I'm seeing out of this is that if they do smart contracts, all right, and the other big thing we talked about too, activate more network participation. If they start doing more things with advertising and marketing, that is going to really, really bring word out there. All right. And for those of you that are watching, I've got a really, really cool graphic up on the screen, all right, that I'm going to show a little bit later. And it's you guys are going to see it. It's a really cool graphic regarding Stellar and Bitcoin, all right? It'll be really neat to see. But, so the big thing that I like seeing about this too is that, they're talking about leveraging marketing. All right. leveraging marketing. And that was one of the videos that I had done earlier, was this one right here, is yes, Stellar is going to have lots of marketing. They do. They have almost 2 billion lumens worth, right? 2 billion lumens worth of marketing power, and they said they're going to open that budget up. If you want to know more about that, like I said, look for the picture of me holding up the cool Stellar logo. That has more in-depth information in there regarding the advertising, right? We break down the wallets and so forth. Cool video. And we got Virtual chiming in. What's up, Virtual? How's it going? How are you doing tonight? Virtual chimes in and says, let Bitcoin keep bringing down XLM. We will get more. I like buying at these prices. Yeah, these are great discounts. And if you look at the right of the screen, I mean, look at Sundial's at a super discount, Purple's at a super discount, Grayscale, Stellar, Lumens Trust is at a crazy discount. MoneyGram's had a pretty good run, right? But Gold's at a discount, DRDGOLD's at a discount. A lot of stuff's at a discount right now. That money has been pulled out, right? A lot of that money is pulled out. It's moved to other places. So yeah, a lot of this is because, hey, the crypto, it is. Crypto's following NASDAQ. We've seen that. But a lot of the market's just being pulled back because no one knows what the heck is going on. It's this pause phase that we're in. So yeah, Virtual, I'm with you too. It's nice buying at these prices, right? But we just don't want this delay to start getting out to here, right? You know what I mean? I just don't want it to get out crazy that far. I want us to start doing some stuff, moving forward, dealing with regulations, you know, just stuff like that. And good to see that you're doing good, Virtual. Good to see that you are doing good. And Amy said she would join us at about 7:30 Eastern Standard Time today. She just, like I said, she got home a little later, so I'm just, you know, making sure she has, you know, time just to chill out a little bit. And we got Trigger Bandit chiming in. Good day, folks. Good day to you, Trigger Bandit. Good day to you. Felix J says, being associated with SDF can be a big selling point for new DeFi companies to jump to Stellar. Yes, Felix. Yes. And we did a story about that. How many of you have seen this video? This video right now has 325 views. Maybe it has 325 views. No, it's got 442 views. What a total nasty car, right? A 442. But yes, this video right here, this breaking news Wire one, if you have not seen it yet, wow. Wire announces new integration with Stellar to power seamless cryptocurrency transactions in Latin America. Yes, bringing in more wallets. Miguel Santos, you said it exactly right. Bringing in more wallets because we've been tracking this stuff. We've been tracking asset holders. We've been tracking these programs. This is huge because this is with the Brazilian real and the Argentinian pesos. That is the bridge that is created between these two currencies. So guess what? Even if the United States is going to drag their feet, other places around the world are going to move forward with Stellar. And they will keep making it happen. They will keep expanding on the infrastructure that you're seeing. So right now, you have Brazil and Argentina right away jumping in on that Stellar network, working with Wire. So now let me ask you this, right? We know Argentina's on that list of the MoneyGram ones, right? Let's get that up on the screen real quick here, right? We've got the MoneyGram list. Let me get that up here real quick. Oh no, the Grinch, Janet Yellen. No, we don't want the Grinch, Janet Yellen. There's some Discord action right there. All right, so let's see. Yep, see, there we go. I knew it. We had some Argentina on that list. Right? There you go. So we could easily see Stellar with MoneyGram, with Argentina probably popping out of this really soon. All right? That is big because guess what? This is already a payment corridor right there that is being built with Wire and Stellar. This is a massive development for Stellar because now we can see that with Stellar and Wire working together, right? Using the Stellar network, so they're going to be ramping the money between these two places, you know, value on the chain. I love it. Now with Argentina, and we know that Argentina is also on the MoneyGram list, we could see Argentina being one of the first countries to go live with MoneyGram Stellar. That would be amazing information. I mean, that would just be amazing to happen. Amazing stuff to happen. And like I said, I broke this story later today. It was later today than normal. I broke this story maybe like an hour or so ago. Gosh, not maybe 2 hours ago. Let's see. It says right now up here, I broke the story 2.5 hours ago, so it's got 442 views. All right. So like I said, huge developing story is this Wire and Stellar bridge that has been built. And the thing that's also really cool about this, all right? And I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited about this because like I'm not worried about the price. The price isn't bugging me. Because the price is going to shake out a lot of stupid projects. The price is going to shake out a lot of scammers. They're going to have to shut down because their value is just shrinking, just, you know, with the market itself. But I'm excited because now I see Brazil up there. So that means Stellar has its foot now in Argentina and Brazil. And Brazil wasn't anyone that, you know, that has been a big player on our radar. I mean, look, we already knew about these countries, right? Up here on the screen. You know, I'll get that a little bit cleaner right here. Right? We've seen that. We've seen these countries up here. All right? But what's really important now is now when we look at this Wire story, we have Brazil. And what's up, Jimbo? How's it going? Jimbo chimes in saying, no stopping Stellar. Yeah, I know. And do me a favor, if you like what you're seeing, hit the like button. Let's get the word out there. That's our biggest mission. That is the biggest thing we have to do because Stellar is coming out with advertising. They're going to be coming out with grassroots. They're going to be hitting social media. They're going to be getting out there to DeFi projects. They're going to be putting themselves out there, and we need to do that as a community too. All right? It starts with hitting the like button, and then it goes with just sharing this content with someone that you think is into crypto. Even if they're maybe not into Stellar as a coin, there's a lot of valuable information that happens on this channel that you could share with a bunch of people. And I got a bunch of people hopping in, saying hello. Hey, if you're here right now, thank you for being here. Let me know who you are in the chats. Let me know who's here. We are talking some really interesting stuff. What we are talking about right now is the brand new on and off ramp created with Wire and Stellar. I have it up on the screen. Yes, Brazil, Argentina, the real and the peso connected. Yes, with on-off ramps already in the network. This is huge for Stellar. And if you want to know more about this story, all right, I'm just throwing it now up on the stream. I have it up on the videos, right? It's going to be in the playlist. You're going to see breaking news for Wire. Huge news for Stellar. So trust me, I get it. The price has not been the best. I totally understand the price has not been the best. But boy, oh boy, once we get out of the way with this Bitcoin crap and we have Wire now with this Argentina and Brazil thing, this is big. Really big stuff here. So glad to see a lot of people chiming in. We got a whole bunch of people watching right now, a whole bunch of people. Glad to see the enthusiasm. And don't worry, we got more. But for me, the big takeaways that I am getting from this Wire Stellar thing, yes, they've got the on and off ramp set up, which means they will be able to deploy other on and off ramps in other parts of South America. Yeah, the pieces are starting to come together because the big thing about this article, and this comes from Wire themselves, okay? The big thing about this, and you can follow them on Twitter, they have this too. They talk about Rehive, all right? The big thing is guess what? Wire integration provides out-of-the-box custody, compliance, and cash in, cash out for fiat and cryptocurrencies. Hold on, I will say that again. Cash in and cash out for fiat cryptocurrencies. Yes, so we are going to have on and off ramps, all right? It's already done. The partnership's already there between these two, and Brazil's a new player in this. We haven't seen Brazil pop their head out. This is great news for us. Stellar's got their foot in with Brazil. All right, I know we have a viewer on this channel that is from Chile. If you're out there, please say hello. But if we have any other South American viewers, let me know, what are your thoughts on this? 2 countries now working with Stellar, a new player, Brazil. In Argentina right here, we could easily see Argentina. Guess what? MoneyGram and Stellar. There we go. MoneyGram and Stellar. So Argentina, and if they could get it figured out with the U.S., we could see that being the first bridge between MoneyGram and Stellar. Because right now, Stellar is already in with Argentina. We could see it happening. What's up, Wigbusta? How's it going? Felix J says, Ripple has Brazil office and Brazilian banks on board. Let's see Stellar strategic focus on the unbanked pay off in real time. And it's true. It's so, and this is the whole thing. If they're going after the unbanked and the underbanked, right? These cash-based societies, if that's Stellar's approach, and we're going to start seeing the marketing going in to encouraging people to open up wallets, maybe waiving fees for setting up wallets, right? I mean, there's a whole bunch of things that Stellar said they would do with their budget. And this opens the doors to so many things. And Wigbuster, we were talking earlier about the Ethereum thing. Huge thing, right? And telling everyone, hey, go to the Discord. Yes, we have a Discord server, all right? Discord server, go check it out. But another big story is Ethereum now halting their progress, right? Ethereum is halting their progress on 2.0, right? Ethereum 2.0. While Stellar is saying, you know what we're going to do? We're going to start talking about smart contracts. That's what Stellar is talking about. So how cool is that? That right now, Stellar says in their 2022 roadmap, the most immediate innovation, they note it, the most immediate innovation for us in this category is smart contracts. Stellar gets smart contracts and Ethereum starts dragging their feet. The moment we get away from this Bitcoin crap, the price is going to dramatically move. Again, it's just my opinion, but I'm starting to see the separation here. I'm starting to see the separation in the market by some of these articles that are out there. And for those of you that are watching, can we look at Buterin, and can we say, hey, Buterin over here, you know, gentleman right here on the left, right? Buterin looks a heck of a lot like Daniel Tosh. Can I get a little consensus on that from the people watching right now? Can I just do that? I just did a Daniel Tosh Buterin, right? I mean, can I get a little bit like that? But think about it. These are big things for Stellar. And seriously, this Wire program with Stellar and Wire, this is huge because now Brazil is on the map for another country with Stellar. Let me get a drink of water here real quick. If you've got any questions, you got any comments, hit us up on the chat right now. We're talking all things Stellar. We're talking blockchain. We're talking Daniel Tosh even. I don't know how this channel got there. We're even talking Daniel friggin' Tosh, man. All right, let me get a quick swig here. And just so that everyone knows out there, I am just doing water during the weekdays. And we will be drinking on the weekends, all right? So, no, we're not going soft. We're just keeping up with our January sober weekdays. Let's see. So, Virtual chimes in. People are going to get frustrated when the price goes up because they'll wish they would have gotten more at these prices. And that's the thing, you know. So, Virtual, I'm looking at this, you know, and I'm thinking, God, look at. So, if we just move this line right down here. We're right at the beginning of the year, right? I mean, right at the beginning of the year when we started seeing prices around that point. You know, I mean, look at this. This is November 22nd, you know, and Chris Etham saying water's good. Water is really good. I had to hydrate after Friday night stream. I had to hydrate for 2 days straight because that was rough. But yes, I mean, we did. We've peeled back the clock. All right, and let me ask you guys this, all right, and I'll yeah, it is. It's Butt 2.0. It totally is Butt 2.0. And let me ask everyone out there, right? If we keep seeing, you know, more drama in the U.S., right, and all this kind of crap, the price could go lower because you could be dragging out the best news. The problem is that's because people are just focused on U.S. big-time politics. What they're not seeing is that Ethereum is struggling, Daniel Tosh, all right? And the other thing they're not noticing is that Stellar's building these rails. This is it. This program right here, Wire announces new integration with Stellar to power seamless cryptocurrencies in Latin America. I always talked about the Latin American corridor on this channel. For months and months and months, I have talking about Latin American payment corridors. You have heard me just bang the drum regarding that, all right? Just Latin American corridors. That is huge. This is big because guess what? This is going to have on and off ramps. And we know that is the biggest thing right now holding crypto adoption up as a whole in a lot of cash-based societies is the on and off ramps. And so now if they're able to do it with Wire and they're able to do it with Brazil and Argentina, huge, huge, total game changer for South America, because this is what puts Stellar like on. Okay, the United States can screw up all they want, all right? The United States can drag their feet and just be dumb all they want. Doesn't mean the rest of the world has to do that. Doesn't mean the rest of the world can't be out there just totally just destroying it, making good deals, making smart moves for their people. So like seriously, good for Argentina, good for Brazil for letting stuff like this happen. Because they're not going to go in the backyard of countries and just be like, yeah, let's just do this on our own, screw the governments. No, they work with the governments. They're walking in saying, hey, are you cool with this? Like, are you legit? Like, hey, are you above standard? Are you good with the fact that we're ISO? Get my point. ISO, moving money across the world, banking protocol, right? On and off ramps. This all ties together. All right? All of this here ties together. All these payment ramps and all this. It is huge. It is so huge. All right? It's just what we've learned is just, dang it, we're too early. Not too early in a bad way, but yeah, we are. We're super early. But man, you're seeing these partnerships being launched, built, not caring about politics in the U.S., but tackling other markets in the globe, other open opportunities. And that's what I love about crypto. That is what I totally love about crypto, is the fact that it is global. U.S. stock markets are cool. Don't get me wrong. Like, that kind of stuff is cool, you know. You want to hang out on the FTSE and all that. Like, I got you. But crypto is trading 24/7, 365 days a year. And Chris Etham chimes in, Latin America will economically go nuts when they are freed of the financial constraints currently in place. Stellar will set this region free. Yes, they will. Thank you for chiming in on that, Chris. That is genuine comment right there. And that is why I love the fans on this channel. Very, very well said. All right, so let's get back to some of the comments here because we got some real good ones chiming in. Chris let me know that water is good. Mark is letting us know that is Buterin 2.0. Wigbuster chiming in. And Wigbuster, thank you for helping out with the Discord. ETH will slowly phase away while XLM steps up. Yet we are seeing market separation. Felix J says, lots of strength in XLM, fun to trade for sure. It's just time. It's just taking us some time to get there, right? It really is. But these these are real corridors. These are real programs. These are real on and off ramps, and that's the biggest key. On and off ramps are the last step to any crypto puzzle out there. Dude, crypto is all well and good if me and you just want to keep sending money back and forth on the Stellar network, right? Just using our phone, using our wallets and stuff. But it's when you want to go, hey, I want to use that crypto now to pay for something. I want to off-ramp it to a vendor, or I want to off-ramp it to fiat so I can pay for something. Right? That's what holds back the rest of the world is the off-ramps. And they're finding ways to build and create and launch these off-ramps. Super, super excited here. Let's see. Virtual says, I'll be happy if it goes lower. It's not going to go to zero. It'll take off. I just want as many as I can get. Yeah, and I'm with you too. There's a lot of things that are on sale right now, Virtual. There are a lot of things on sale, all right? And one of the weird ones, all right, and I've been talking to several of you guys about this. One of the weird ones is think like, where are you going to put your money right now? I mean, everything is on, there's so many sectors out there that are on sale. I mean, we're not just talking crypto, like tech sectors are all on sale. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that is on sale right now across the market. Let's see. Miguel Santos says they need advertisements in Latin America. They can beat out Algo and XRP with the right advertising. And I'm glad you bring that up because when you look down, all right, to what their 3 points are, right, for their 2022 roadmap, activate more network participation. But in order to do that, how are they going to do it? They're going to leverage marketing as a tool for growth for the ecosystem and Stellar. That's the whole, see, this all lines up. We've all been sitting here. We've all been asking ourselves, why haven't we seen anything come up? Why haven't we seen any sort of advertising pop out? Well, now we see why. It's all part of their 2022 roadmap that they line out. And remember, 2021's roadmap, all right? And Josh, if you're out there, Josh Fisher, if you're out there, if because you asked about the roadmap, if 2022 is anything like 2021, remember, they knocked out the 2021 roadmap, I think like a month and a half early, and even started tackling things on the 2022 roadmap in 2021. That's nuts. That especially large projects like this, right? I mean, it's not that Stellar is big like the Titanic where it takes a while to steer, but you get my point. They have been knocking it out. So if they're telling us that in their 2022, all right, roadmap, that they're going to leverage marketing as a tool for growth of the ecosystem, and we know they have almost 2 billion lumens worth of marketing, that is massive. I mean, that is massive, you know? And okay, and so let's see what some of they say, okay? By being more comprehensive and sharing the most compelling aspects of Stellar's capabilities, we will provide fodder for our community to share, right? We guys know what they're talking about, the gossip, right? They like that. They know, they recognize it. They recognize it out there. Fodder and information to share, as well as open door to new participants to see Stellar as a vibrant, forward-leaning blockchain. They go on to say, we will make Stellar visible where the fintech and blockchain communities are so that they know who we are, what we do, and how to engage with us. This is big stuff. This is what we've wanted to see with the marketing, and this is why I'm excited. And they said they want to give information out to the community. I mean, this is great stuff to see. We were all waiting for this. We're like, why aren't they doing it? Why do they have 2 billion lumens and they're not spending those 2 billion damn lumens? Well, that's part of the problem. They were waiting for so many things to come into play, and we've seen it now. Ethereum having trouble. Wire and Stellar with the legit payment rail in South America. Screw the US. Right? Where's my Grinch at? Where's my Grinch Janet Yellen, guys? We need my Grinch to come out. We paid for this. We paid for this. Let's be real. We did. We paid for this on the last live stream, or maybe 2 live streams ago. We paid for this. Where's my Janet Yellen picture? I need that. Here we go. Here's my Janet Yellen picture. I paid for this one. Putting it up. We're putting it up. All right. Janet Yellen, the Grinch that stole crypto Christmas. So we're going to let this run through here real quick. As it does, there we go. Janet Yellen, the Grinch who stole Christmas. All right. But all this stuff right here, right? So since the U.S. isn't making it happen, guess what? Let's make it happen in South America. Stellar can grow, right? The rails, the systems, the networks can grow outside of the U.S. And once the U.S. gets their act together, which, I mean, it's kind of tough, you know? I mean, it's kind of tough when you got Janet the Grinch. You know, it's not political. It's just dragging their feet the way they do. It's a problem. You know? I mean, I've got a little bit of Biden over here, you know? Because we don't know what his executive order is going to be. But this is all stuff where, hey, just because the U.S. isn't being hot right now with stuff doesn't mean the rest of the world can't be hot. And this is part of the Stellar network that I think all of us have to recognize, is that we have people here. Right now, do that. Seriously, right now, everyone put down the location where you are from. All right? Don't give me an exact address, all right, weirdos? Don't do that, all right? Just put down the country you are from right now in the chat. Everyone right now, let's do it so we can read each other's answers. All right? Because that's my point with this, all right? And this is why crypto is so fascinating, is because this involves so many of us. So seriously, do it. Seriously, if you're watching, right? If you have access to typing it in, seriously, just take the 5 seconds, type in the chat where, you know, what country you're from, and let's see what these countries are. All right, let's see what our viewers are from, because I know a bunch of them are here in the States, but we have them from all across the world, and that's what I am curious about. because that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited that when the US screws up, I still have other places in the world that have great news with Stellar. And we got Chris chiming in, Australia. We got Virtual chiming in, USA. Jimbo, Ireland. Look at that, right off the bat, 3 people. And we got War Galley chiming in, Eric chiming in, USA. We got more USA right here. Look at, I mean, think of it, Australia, Ireland. I mean, we have a very diverse group here, and that's why this is so much fun. That's why this is great, because yes, don't get me wrong, Janet Yellen can come and ruin crypto Christmas for all of us. But Janet Yellen can't tell Brazil and Argentina what to do. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. And thank you everyone for chiming in, letting me know. We get lots of fans right now. Look at all the different geographies that we have for people. All right, that is huge. We got different countries listed here. We've got Australia. We've got Ireland. We had someone the other night from Chile. We got Ben from the UK. We've got Android from Germany who's always chiming in. We got Bumblebee Bree from Russia all the time watching. Probably real late in Russia right now over there. But like that's my point. I mean, look at that's the channel. That's the network that we're part of. And so I'm so excited because now I'm starting to see that Stellar is starting to look at this. They're starting to look at the ecosystem as people like us, communities like us, people that are from Kentucky, south of Area 51. I'm South Carolina. I've lived all over the damn United States, but I'm in South Carolina right now. That's the whole thing. And that's what's so really cool about all of this. All right? And now to know that Stellar is like, hey, we are going to do it. We are going to be providing fodder for our community to share, as well as open the door to new participants on Stellar. I mean, it says in here, we will do more to have those who have built on Stellar, from startups to enterprises, integrated into and featured within all aspects of our marketing. So again, it all comes into that Stellar ecosystem. If you are on part of, think about this. Who here owns NFTs? Okay, I bought an NFT. I did. This was the NFT that I bought. I bought this on Litemint. It was really, really cool. We did it live on stream. It was really, really freaking cool. So I bought this NFT. What do you think is going to happen to all the NFTs out there on Litemint once Stellar starts advertising Litemint to more people? What do you think is going to happen when Stellar now starts talking about their biggest thing out there that they wanted to do this year, which was what, guys? Smart contracts. Smart contracts. Says it right here. The most immediate innovation for us in this category is smart contracts. So if Stellar gets smart contracts, Ethereum is having problems, all those developers on the Ethereum chain are going to go where? They could migrate over to the Stellar chain so easily. What about all those, Ethereum OpenSea artists over there, it's expensive to mint. You get them over to Litemint, while Stellar is advertising, because I said they're going to advertise for the whole community. So that's my point. If you own cool NFTs, you're getting in early. You're getting in on everything early on the entire Stellar ecosystem. I mean, that's pretty cool stuff. And here, I'll move to the side so you guys can see the doggy down there. I don't know if you can see him. He's sleeping on the floor. He's doing good while I'm all excited about crypto. But yeah, I love this stuff. I love the ecosystem part. I love seeing what I'm seeing from Stellar. Reading about how they want to do this, how they want to get their word out. I mean, this is what we wanted to see. This is a good use of money. And we got Tino chiming in. LA, Cali. We got West Coast, right? So we got West Coast and East Coast fans. Miguel, New York. See what I'm saying? Like, this is a very, very diverse group. And that's what's so cool about this, is we can find ways to work within this ecosystem that gives all of us control, all of us understanding. It's awesome. Awesome. Gosh, sorry, I couldn't even say that. Bobby Elliott chimes in. ETX is Ethereum on Lobster. Gross. Sorry. But yeah, this is huge. All right. I mean, this is big stuff because Stellar is telling us what they're doing, and they did it in 2021. In 2021, Stellar knocked it out of the park with their roadmap goals. So now with these in 2022, it's going to be awesome. So here we go. If you're watching right now, you're going to love this part because I got something new for you. I do. I got something juicy and new for you. It is going to be released super early tomorrow as a video. All right, we got JW chiming in. Go Bengals! We got Yeah, you could throw your sports teams out there. I don't mind, you guys. This is community. You could chime your sports teams. But I got an article releasing tomorrow. It's going to release super early tomorrow. That talks about Google Pay. All right, and it talks about how Google Pay oh, look who just chimed in. Good to see you, sir. Everyone, please say hello. Everyone, please look in the chats real quick and say hello. A good gentleman up on here. Because he chimed in, because he said hi, I like doing this kind of stuff. I want to say his name because I want you guys to see who it is. I'm gonna drag this out. All right. I'm going to drag this out because I'm going to show you in the chats. Look who decided to join us. Yes, there it is. So if you are watching this chat and you are a fan of Mr. Alphamine, please check out his channel. He was nice enough to hang out, drop in with us in the chat. Very, very cool to see. We have yet another stellar Ripple bull in the house. Very cool to see. But I got something really cool that I want to show you guys, all right? And this is something I'm working on, all right? And this is, like I said, we're going into the vault here, all right? We're going to the vault. This was sent in by a channel member. It was in German. We had to translate it. It was pretty interesting. Google Pay. Check this out. Paying by smartphone remains the core topic, but is to be expanded in the future to include consumer finances, which among other things would be providing crypto wallets. I know, and I did some cardio earlier, and I did watch Mr. Alphamine earlier. I watched him and I watched Nodi. It was pretty funny. And no, seriously, I'm humbled that you chimed in on the chat. And for those that don't know, a good gentleman right now is gracing us with his presence. He is in the chat right now. If you haven't, please subscribe to his channel. All right. I have him subscribed on my personal account, but I will also now do it on my channel account. So now you've got 2 subs for me, all right? You've got my personal and you've got now my channel one. But yes, subscribe to this gentleman right here. He is in the chats hanging out with us. But what's really interesting about this, all right, is this Google Pay thing right here. And sorry, just to get back to it, Google Pay providing crypto wallets. Providing crypto wallets. This is Google Pay. Okay, so Google Pay was going to do their own thing, all right? And oh baby, I like it. Rod chimes in saying we need Nodi and we got the Holy Trinity. We need Molt money too, man. We need Molt to chime in. He's West Coast. He's still awake. I know Molt's out there. If we bug him, I'm sure we could get him to come in too. I was bugging him on Twitter earlier. But think about that. Google Pay was its own standalone thing. And Google was sitting here looking, hey, there's money out there in the unbanked, the underbanked. How can we get into that? Google Pay did the dramatic thing now of completely ditching their primary focus, all right, but switching it to smartphone-based in terms of let's go crypto wallets, consumer finances, stuff like that. So their own splinter off, they said, hey, you know what I mean? Its own banking services, this isn't going to work. We're going to piggyback on crypto wallets. Well, they're going to piggyback on ISO, right? Let's go, ISO protocols. All right, so yeah, they're not going to go after their own banking system, which means they're going to be using someone's. How freaking cool is this? So shout out to Android Sanjin, huge supporter of the channel, member of the channel. He sent me this. He sent it to me in German. My German is not the best, okay? If it was sent to me in French, I could probably get through it. But my German is not the best, so we had to translate it. We used Google Translate. It worked pretty good. How cool is this? And this, if you guys are wondering where this came from Google's watch blog in Germany, from Google. So yes, that is my point exactly, all right? All right. Say not Amy in the last comment. Amy is not going away? Or wait, say... Oh, no, I get what you're saying, Virtual. I get what you're saying. But yeah, you guys see my point? So now it doesn't just have to be the US. It can be wherever. It can be wherever. And you guys have seen watching this, right? Our fans that we have on the channel that are from Russia, Ireland, England, Australia. Couple people from Australia. Really good person I deal with often. Simon from Australia. All right, we got my West Coast fans, my Texas fans, Arizona. We got people from all over. This is big. So even if the US just flops and flutters, the rest of the world is still looking at crypto. So be on the lookout early tomorrow because I'm going to bust this Google Pay story out. It was just for you guys on the stream. And I'm going to talk about it tomorrow early on the stream because tomorrow morning's stream is specifically built for like my way early morning fans. All right. I'm going to be streaming 7 a.m. tomorrow. All right. Eastern Standard Time. So that's Google Pay. You guys cool with that? Right? Are we cool with that? Let me know. Let me know what you think about Google Pay and me releasing juicy bits to like you guys live. Right? Because I think the live streams, I think this is like the intimate stuff that we like that, you know, we kind of get like all the cool stories about that, all right? And if you want other cool stories, and huge shout out to Wigbusta187 out there. And for those of you that don't know, okay, Wigbusta187 is Family Hobbies and Cards WB187, all right? I am Mr. Nasty on Discord, all right? Just remember that, because anyone that hangs out with me, you have to ask yourself, but did you die? And no, you probably had a blast, but you did not die. You probably got close to death, but you did not die. But okay, cool thing that we want to talk about is this, okay? Google Trends. I am not sure how many of you out there use Google Trends, all right? Anyways, I put in Stellar for Google Trends, okay? And you could see that the peak interest of Stellar was in May, all right? Early to mid-May, with interest sliding down since then, okay? All right? Just throwing it out there, all right? This is kind of neat. And Chris, yeah, thank you for that. Chris is salivating over some cool stories. And no, XLM is not going away. And Virtual, thank you that you love the live streams. The live streams are legit. We've got like deep content in here. It's probably like a crappy business model for me because I could seriously probably make like how many videos out of this stuff. But like I really love doing this live. I love interacting with you guys. This is a lot of fun for me. But Google Trends. All right, let's go Google Trends. All right. Google Trends here is really important, and I have it set for worldwide, and I've got right now the search term Stellar, all right? And I've also got Bitcoins right here, and I've got them both over the past 12 months, and I both have them as search terms, because if you've ever used Google Trends, you have to really be careful. There's different categories. There's terms, there's finance, there's a whole bunch of cool stuff like that, okay? You just have to make sure you search like for like. Well, what I did was I clipped this file, and I also clipped... Yeah, you can chime in. People have asked. Yeah, I would definitely do it. You would need a chair, though. And yes, Amy will be joining us. You guys is going to really like this. Okay, so I took the two, right? I took Bitcoin and I took Stellar's charts and I clipped them to each other and I put them on our magical board. Yes, love the magical board, all right? And for those of you out there that don't know what the F word I'm talking about, thank you to all the channels. Thank you to the super chats. Thank you to the donations. Thank you for the purchase of NFTs, memberships, you guys name it. Like, thank you, Ben. Thank you, everyone out there. Seriously. Because of you guys, I'm able to get cool technology like this where I can do some really cool presentation stuff. And let's take a look at it right here. All right. So interesting thing is, so I lapse these over time by time on each other and look at the difference. All right. Look at the publicity, and you know what? Let's do this. Let's go backwards. Let's get out of that color. I don't want that color. Let's go green instead. Look at recently the amount that Bitcoin has increased in search words or in search popularity versus what we have seen with Bitcoin. All right? Very different. And we do have Amy joining us. It is going to be fun. All right, but look at what we got up on the screen right now. Bitcoin and XLM. And now recently we've heard a lot about Bitcoin what, guys? Bitcoin being banned, right? We've heard a lot about Bitcoin being banned. FUD. I hate this stupid word FUD, all right? Let's come up with a different word on the stream. But seriously, Bitcoin being banned, look at what it's done. It's brought more search terms to Bitcoin. More people searching Bitcoin. Now look what it's done to Stellar, because Bitcoin's been in the news. Look at the deflection down here. All right? Look at this deflection right down here. You see that right there? and look at the difference with Bitcoin. See, when Bitcoin bad news comes out, it brought more people. And we got virtual chiming that Amy's in the house. But check it out. That's very interesting here. So look at how when Bitcoin has some news, right? And we talk about publicity. And the thing we talk about with publicity, I'm pretty caught up on comments. I'm somewhere right here.
I have to close that door.
Yeah. So anyways, what I'm talking about here is now we're talking about Stellar. We're talking about marketing budget and so forth. All right. Bitcoin's getting all this free marketing because they're getting, banned places, quote, quote, right? So because of all this negativity with Bitcoin, we have seen in the last few weeks, instead of it falling down like Stellar, we've seen Bitcoin now rise in terms of search. All right. Same thing think about Ripple too, right? It's the same idea. Every time Ripple is in the news, more people are searching about it. And not everyone that searches is going to have a negative opinion. So that just brings more eyes to the screen, more butts in the seats. All right. That is something that Simon and I talk about very often. Butts in the seats and eyes on the screen. So yes, I know we hear a lot of bad stuff about Bitcoin news, right? But look at what it did to the popularity of it the last few weeks of spike. Where XLM, we have not seen that. That is a big differentiation on what publicity and what marketing can do. I don't care if it's good or bad marketing. But the nice thing about it is, though, is that since we've done our research, we understand that right now in 2022, leveraging marketing as a tool for growth of the ecosystem is big. More participation requires increasing visibility, engagement with our existing audience, especially developers, while we're searching for new ones. That's what we got. That is what we got. And Chris, thank you for chiming in with that. We've actually had, I would call them YouTube legends chime in already with us. We did.
Oh,
yeah, we actually did. For those of you that don't know, if you scroll up in the chats, we had Mr. Alphamine join us in the chats earlier. He is a huge Stellar bull. I feel bad because I had him subscribed under my personal and not my work one here. I call this my work one now. So now he got 2 subs for me. So if you're still watching out there, you have to subscribe now to me from your personal and your YouTube channel account. That is how that works.
Sounds fair.
But yes, that is how it goes. So yes, if you guys haven't, and Bug Nodie's probably sleeping because he's out in the UK, but I know Molt Money's awake. He's probably doing dinner with the family. You guys are welcome to bug him on his Twitter accounts and Discords and tell him to join us. I do not mind at all. But the big stories that we have been talking about is that Daniel Tosh over here is having problems with Ethereum. Lots of problems with Ethereum development. Why? They're scrapping the whole idea of their 2.0 that they had in favor of consensus layer. And I don't like the idea of consensus layer. I don't like the idea of layered protocols. You guys know that. Layered protocols are garbage. But because of that, we also know that guess what Stellar is doing? Well, they are going to be doing what? Smart contracts. Yes, smart contracts. All right. That is going to be the biggest thing that they are going to be doing going forward. Smart contracts. And we know what's going to happen with that. All right. And they even tell you right there, the first sentence of that darn paragraph is the most immediate innovation for us in this category is smart contracts. If they get smart contracts, they're going to take market cap away from Ethereum, draw it over to the Stellar chain. Banks want smart contracts. Trust me, that is what banks have been waiting for is smart contracts. You put smart contracts on Stellar, not only will you get the banks involved, you're going to get a bunch of Ethereum artisan. You're going to get a bunch of those, the ERC developers maybe rolling over this way. Hopefully not the bad ones, the scam ones. But that's where all the movement right now, all the money is. It's on the Ethereum chain. So, yeah, and let's have Amy catch us up on comments while I, right up there.
All right, so Virtual says, love the live streams. Me too. I like coming in and joining you guys. Miguel Santos says, Google Play is the start of a trend that Stellar is ahead of.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Virtual says, I wish more YouTubers would go live. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I do. I wish we would see more YouTubers go live, but it is very tough. All right. All right. So if you're watching right now, I will share with you some behind the scenes stuff. All right. I will totally share some behind the scenes stuff. So if I do a video, okay, and I'll share this with you guys right now just to show you like legit how this works, okay? If I do a video, and what day are we at? We're at the 26th today. All right, and let's pick a video like this one right here. All right, so I did a video, this one, XLM, XRP, or stocks, all right? I did this video. This video here took me, it was about 4-ish hours, all right? About four hours, all right? So now for 4 hours of work, here is why. All right, well, okay, there's no revenue for it yet. It's not going to be much because there's only 988 views. But the problem is with live streams, a lot of people don't like to stream live because there's like no money in streaming live. The money is more in videos. And even like this, all right, just to be completely honest with everyone, even a video that has 3,500 views, you're only making $1,800 on it. Or sorry, $18, not $1,800. Woo, geez, yeah. Yeah, I thought. YouTube channel. Yeah, so think about that. So for people out there, right, Virtual said, hey, you know, I wish more YouTubers would go live. There's more money in, you know, still videos than there is live, but there's still not much money in stills. 3,500 views, you make $18 on it. So that's just part of the problem. So a lot of people have stayed away from live because now they're putting more and more time in, and if they don't get anything out of it, they're SOL, right? And they just wasted their time. So just kind of something to keep in mind, you know, for behind the scenes on this. So, but what's really cool though, all right, is seeing, and what I got up on the screen is the cool whiteboard here, is that with Bitcoin's bad news of being banned, they've increased in popularity over time. All right, think about that. Stellar has not done any marketing whatsoever. They have not done any marketing. They've done some hot marketing, and I don't know how much you guys get into that kind of stuff. Let's do that. Let's get into hot marketing. All right, and give me a second here. I will pull up hot marketing just so y'all could see what I'm talking about. They have done some hot marketing, but the hot marketing has been very, very minimal here. And let me go to the video because I have it in the link. And that's why you guys like my videos, because as always, any article you see in this video is linked in the description below. So I am going to steal a link from my own description below. Here we go, Stellar Ledger. Let's open that up. Open link in new tab, open link in new tab. We'll melt the computer down. All right, so I have Stellar's marketing wallet. This is their big boy wallet. They've got 1.97 billion lumens in there right now, okay? The other marketing wallet they have, this is known as their hot wallet, okay? This is what they've actually been spending out of here recently, okay? Spending more of out of recently. Their hot wallet, they have 19.3 million lumens in that wallet. And you could see over the last 3 months, they had 19.5 and now are down to 19.3. So they're starting to spend some money out of their hot marketing budget. All right. If we look at the amount that they have, like I said, 19.3 million in the hot marketing, that's going to, right, that's stuff that they need to dump out right away. Their bigger marketing budget under user acquisition has 1.97 billion lumens, and they have not used much of that at all. And Miguel, you know what? I'm gonna chime in quick. Miguel, I love your comment. Miguel says, but your audience will become more loyal with live stream. And that's why I like it. And I love live streams. It's not the money. Seriously, you guys saw when you do a video, even for me, a video that's like a good one, right? That has 3,500 views, $18 is not going to do much. And live streams do even less. But you're right. It's not about the money at this point. At this point, it's about getting the word out there. It's about educating people on all this cool stuff that you have with Stellar, and it's stuff that I get into. So like for me, like it's extremely important. I love the live streams. I love that like my wife gets to join. We have a lot of fun in the live streams. We go deep. Like seriously, like legit out there. Like think we even had Nodi chime in, right? You guys remember that? Like Nodi even hopped on and he's like, yeah, what you guys got going on is pretty cool. Like Nodi's even in our Discord server. I mean, think about that, right? I mean, like that's pretty legit. So yeah, I'm going to keep pounding live streams. And for those of you out there that are curious, this is how many I've done recently. I don't do them all the time. Well, my wife doesn't see a lot of them because she's at work, but there's a bunch of these here that I do while she's gone. I've totally pounded in tons of live streams. That has been my big goal, was just really get closer with everyone out there, closer with the fans. And you could see, here's my December, right? I didn't have a ton of live streams on December. I had a decent amount, not too bad. But then I go to January, and you can see I've really cranked up the live streams so I could get closer to all of you. And the reason the live streams are getting bigger and bigger and bigger is because we're breaking crazy stories like this. We're breaking crazy Ethereum stories with Daniel Tosh, right? Ethereum is now having problems, right? They're going to be changing their whole idea. They're going to go consensus layer. This is crazy. Totally crazy. So let's see. And thank you anyways, Chris. That was a good statement. And Miguel, no, Miguel, you said it right. No need to retract that statement. You had a really good statement in there. It is, live streams are a great way to get close to the fans. And it's a great way to provide different entertainment and information in a deeper level. We could get way deep here.
And not only that, but I think as you're going or at least for me, I see that more people kind of chime in when you're doing that. So you get your idea across, they get their ideas across, and it's nice to have. And you don't have to wait. Like you're there in the moment. You have something to say, you say it.
Yeah, and let me ask you all out there that are watching, if you were ever to build a business, all right, the best advice that I can give you, build your business backwards from the customer. Build your business backwards from the same thing with the live streams, right? You do the live streams because I want to hang out with you guys, because it's fun. Like and you've seen, like my wife even has fun. I mean, it's not as fun now because we're both sober. I mean, I'm having fun. I love this, but it's, it's different, right? It's totally different. And don't worry, we'll make sure to do another live stream on the weekend. We just maybe won't do.
It won't be quite as.
It won't
crazy.
be. It won't be 19 shots of gin and 4 Miller High Lifes, a bottle of wine, and 4 shots. So.
Yeah, we won't be doing.
Yeah, we'll dial it back just a little bit.
A lot of it.
Yeah, a lot of it. But
anyway.
But yeah, so anyways, yeah, now that we got, Janet the Grinch ruining Christmas for us in the United States, you know what I mean? And JW is saying, turn up the heat for that woman. Yeah, I know, she's got her blanket and everything, her hoodie, her hands in the sleeves. And this is us living in South Carolina. We need to go further south so we can get warmer. But it's cool stuff. Oh, one thing I want to do too. If you haven't hit the like button on the stream, please hit the like button. All right, it'd really be helpful. But I want some help from everyone else too that watches the live streams. All right, anyone that watches the live streams, if you could, please pass this information on to people. Go to the community tab. I've got a vote up there. Vote and let me know when is the best time for me to do live streams for you. All right. Think about that. When is the best time? Vote on that, all right? And all the times that you're seeing up on the screen are Eastern Standard Time, all right? They're Eastern Standard Time, all right? So please let me know, because then what I'll do is I'll start building more and more of these live streams, all right? Like, I had no idea. Look at all the people that chimed in noon to 6 p.m. Holy crap. So now maybe I have to do these live streams earlier, right? So yeah, please do that. Vote. Let me know. I'm going to keep this up there. I'm going to bring this up actually in a few videos, because I really want to make sure that I build this better backwards from the customer. You guys are my customer, all right? Totally, you guys are my customer.
All right, let me get you caught up here.
All right, Amy's going to catch us up in comments while we look at the Grinch on the screen. I'm doing it.
Anyway. Levels of Madness says maybe they could have used that other 50 billion instead of burning it.
Virtual's right. Yeah. Nope, they should have burnt it. Virtual is right.
Says
yep.
No, burning it was better. That's why they're burning more on every transaction.
Yep.
And JW, I am always cold. Always. And Virtual, no need to be sorry. that was me just not knowing my limit. Or knowing it and just going way past it.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We just did not feel the best.
No, that was not good the next day.
Yeah, Saturday morning we did not feel that good. So
Levels of Madness says, I don't know what the burn rate, but I'm sure it ain't doing anything.
Oh, and I do have the burn rate right now, Levels of Madness, if you're curious about it. So the burn rate on tokens, and if you're talking about burned on transaction, they're not technically burned. They're locked in a fee pool that can only be unlocked with a consensus protocol vote. That pool right now is sitting at 2.6 million lumens. It is going to be increasing dramatically as we see more and more transactions happening on the chain. The last 2-month time period was November and December. And guess what? It was, no, we're not building it back better. No, I did not say we're building it back. Yeah, okay, maybe I did say build it back better. All right, we will. We'll say build it back better. All right, I got a good one for you guys. But think about it. There were 440 million transactions in a 2-month time period. We're not even done with January, and we're at 271. We're more than half. So this fee pool, this locked-in fee pool is going to grow and grow and grow. All right, and for those of you that don't know, we bought an NFT live while we were on the other stream. It is the Janet Yellen, the Grinch who stole Christmas, for those of us in the United States. But what was really, really cool, all right, and Jeffrey says, do it when I'm drinking beer. Jeffrey, comment in the, Janet Yellen, what's going on here? Comment in the poll. Let me know. You guys drop comments. I mean, we'll do whatever. Live streams are about us all hanging out. Live streams are about learning, but also having fun. All right, it has to be both. You have to learn and have fun to keep people engaged. Otherwise, it is really, really hard. Oh, Mark, no.
Right, well,
yes, make streaming great again.
Yeah,
yes, yes, I like that one.
Well, before we get to those, Chris says, great advice, building business back from the customer. It almost does make you want to say build back better. But anyway, as business gets bigger, must not drift and focus from that focus. Many do, sadly. It's true. We see it every day.
Yeah.
Okay. Elia says, just dropped in.
Oop.
And I lost it, and I
Here we go.
apologize. Just dropped in to give a thumbs up. We'll catch the replay later. Peace.
Yeah, and Laya Israel, thank you for chiming in again. You were big in the other stream too. Totally glad to have you here. Definitely glad to have you here. Let's see. Jeffrey, like I said, let us know when you plan on drinking beer. Levels of Madness says, build it back better. We're going to stream it better, right? Make streaming great again. Let's start doing that. And I did, I don't want to look at Joe up on the screen because it would, right? Doesn't it cost $20 right now to buy an ice cream?
It seems like it.
I mean, my wife was just out there hanging out at the store. Yes, it's
and
up
don't
there.
Bring your family.
Yeah, definitely don't bring your family. But no, we have. So if you guys could, please let me know when would be the best time to stream. We have covered several massive stories today. Massive stories. And I encourage you, please do me a favor. Support the $18 a video Joe Biden banning crypto video. No, you don't have to do that. But check out, all right, I dumped 3 videos out today. They are all massive. One of them regarding smart contracts. One of them regarding Stellar and marketing and their new roadmap. And this latest one, which was hot right before I went live, which was Stellar with a new payment bridge between Brazil and Argentina. Yes, the Brazilian real and the Argentinian peso are now connected with a Stellar wire bridge. So while the USA screws it up, all right, and while the USA drags their feet with their political gesturing, and again, this is not a political show, it's just the idea they're dragging their feet while other countries out there are doing the right things. And these other countries that are doing it, they're building back better faster because we can't even get out of the gate. That is why the Ukraine is so important too, because the Ukraine is so technologically advanced, so crypto forward too. I mean, these are big things. But so yeah, breaking fresh stories while we're streaming live, hanging out with Amy. We've got cool comments. Jay Martyr letting us know to hit the like button, people. I really appreciate that. Vegan Habibi Justin chiming in again. Loving the name still. You guys have some of the coolest names out there. XLM to the moon. Anything under $1 is a steal to buy XLM. I totally agree with you.
Chris says, Joe has the U.S. economy in hand there.
Yeah, something that's melting because it's just going to waste because we're just taking too much time. And it's not a political statement. It's just we're taking too much time. That's just the big problem that's happening right now. It's too damn slow.
And then Virtual says, I think anything under 20 cents is like bank giving money out. Yeah,
that is another good way of saying it. I do like saying it that way. I don't know. I mean, like, what are all of your thoughts right now as I'm going to Twitter while I'm on live stream? How do you guys like that, huh? We could tweet people if you want. We could see if Molt Money's in. Yeah, let's tweet Molt. Molt's right now. He just put out a tweet 53 seconds ago. Let's bug Molt.
Sure.
And we're gonna say, hey Molt, we're streaming. And then when Molt comes in, make sure you guys stream to his page and tell him hello. We're streaming. Join us.
Virtual says that's
Yeah.
why El Salvador bought more.
Yes, and that's kind of the whole idea. There we go. You guys saw it live. We tweeted Molt, and he's working on a video, but we said, screw working on your video, dude. Hang out with us instead on the live stream, all right? Let's slow down productivity for all the creators out there. If Molt joins in, make sure you guys all give him a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys all subscribe to his channel, all right? That is big. All right, but yeah, so I mean, we have a lot of stuff going on right now. We've got a lot of things that we're talking about. We're also talking about the whole idea is bad news and good news, right? Bad news and good news. I've got that up on the screen right now. Bitcoin gets all this news about let's ban Bitcoin, right? And then you see what happens. More people are searching it. It's putting eyes on the screen. And that's where Stellar's going now. They're going to be opening up that marketing budget, and they're going to be talking about spending money, getting eyes on the screen, butts in the seats, by the way. Butts in the seats, by the way. And virtual, yes, El Salvador did buy more. And this is where the big part of everything that we're talking about right now. The big part that we're talking about is we now have new players coming into the space. Was anyone here thinking Brazil? I mean, seriously, like, you know, I don't know if Alphamine is here or if Molt's joined in yet, you know, not to call you out if you joined in yet, but did anyone here see Brazil on the radar when it comes to big stellar projects that are ready right now? I mean, like, we've known, like, future stuff, right? There's always been whispers. But, like, out of nowhere, boom, Brazil and Argentina say, screw it, we're going to let this happen. And you know they got the blessing from the government. You know, there's no way that Wire and Stellar are like, you know, F off government, we're going to do our own thing. No, they're like, hey, look, we can solve a big problem here of moving money across borders. We can help with liquidity. And they were like, yeah, cool, do it. And so they did it. This is why I'm excited. I'm excited because this is a huge, huge community out here. And my wife missed it in earlier. And if you guys want to now, if you are watching now, let me know the country you're from or the state that you're from. Let my wife know. Seriously, go hit the comments right now. Show my wife how very different just locales we're all from.
That's very cool.
It was crazy to see. So if you're just watching right now, do that. Let me know country where you're from. It was really, really awesome to see.
Levels of Madness says, my next purchase is XLM at 12 cents. I have patience. Where Virtual says, I will be backing the truck up if it gets to 12.
Oh, and look who we have back in the comments. Yes, and again, because he's in the comments, because he's saying hello, Mr. Alphamine is here. If you could, and if you haven't, subscribe in his channel, use your personal channel, use your work channel, and I'll even now bug my wife to do it, so we will make sure we get this gentleman 2 extra subs tonight out of our viewing family. So it's totally cool. And don't you worry, sir, we were on Twitter not too long ago. We were tweeting Molt money because Molt was working on a Satema video and we were like, screw it, hang out with us on the live stream. So if we get Molt in here, it'd be kind of cool to hang out too. But this is big. The big stuff here is that Brazil came out of nowhere. None of us were thinking of Brazil. None of us were thinking of Brazil at all. And now they have something with on and off ramps. This is like out of like nowhere. And like think on and off ramps are your last thing. Like I said, we can play footsie sending money back and forth to each other. Right? We can do that. We can send crypto all we want back and forth to each other. But until you can spend crypto at a store or until you can off ramp it to your own fiat when you travel, right? It just, you can't use it for much, right? You don't just want to sit there and play with it. And I'm talking about crypto, okay? Just throwing it out there. And we've got now a fan from Chile here. Thank you, Fernando, for chiming in. I mentioned Chile earlier in the stream for my South American fans out there. And Virtual says, I'm already a subscriber. Well, then you got to find like like someone else, just to get to subscribe to them. So just throwing it out there. Love for all the channels that cover ISO Stellar out there. So there is love between the whole group. And we're going to have a really big February. I'm going to bug all these guys to live stream. We'll do that. Maybe we'll start like just totally just like smashing out their Twitter accounts and just totally going over their Twitter and stuff like that, just to get them to go all live stream.
Miguel says, I'm pretty sure Stellar had a stable coin in Argentina before even MoneyGram.
Yeah, and Miguel, you are exactly correct. And that's what I'm saying. Brazil was never on my radar, though. We were legit with Stellar. We kind of thought Stellar. We were like, hey, we get it. We get it. I had that picture up here somewhere with all the MoneyGram ones. Janet Yellen. We had that, and I've got it right here up on the screen, right? We knew about Argentina. The thing is, we just did not know about this. And payment rails are it. The payment rails, that is the last step. That is the last yard, the hardest inch to earn are payment rails. Is seriously, think about that, right? You can build all your network and you can do all that, but until you get to the point where you can take the money that's loaded on that wallet and either spend it, right, or off-ramp it to fiat, right, to spend at a vendor or to give to a friend, however you want to do it, right? Until you can do that, you're just sliding money back and forth. But on and off ramps, that's done. That's done. This is massive, massive for South America. So if you want to know more about those stories, please do me a huge favor. Go on, check out these videos, share them with people, share them in the Discord groups you're in. Just spam the crap out of everyone out there and let people know that we've got some awesome channels that chime in, that we are out there about the Stellar community. We are about there, the crypto community. I mean, with Nodi chiming in, right? I mean, we've had Mr. Alphanim come in. I mean, this has just been really, really cool stuff. We did bug Molt, and he hasn't responded back to us yet, so we might bug him a little bit. But here you go. I mean, think about this, right? Even Mick, and make sure you follow this gentleman also on his Twitter. Mr. Mick is awesome as well. Let's see. And Jimbo chimes in, a discussion debate video with Klaus, Alphamine, Nodi, and Molt would be cool. If we could get that together, that would probably be one of the coolest live streams going out there. If we could, how about this, all right? If you guys want to do this, you guys are on the live streams. I think I know how to do this. We could use Google Video. I could live stream a 4-way Google video that we could broadcast live. I could split the screen up into 4 segments, and we could all broadcast live to our own audiences at time. What do you think? I think it's a great idea. So please bug Molt Money. Please bug Mick out there. All right. He's got a really, really cool channel too. And please bug Nodi as well. And I just saw an Aqua comment. Did I see an Aqua comment?
It was a while back.
I saw one right now. Yeah.
There we go. I see.
Oh man, I saw another Aqua comment.
Do we want to get into that
No.
now?
It's not. But no, it is really cool. Jimbo Tango, great idea, right? Great idea regarding that. Getting a bunch of people on. We got to do that. That's my thing. I sent a message out. All right, for those of you out there, I sent a message out on Twitter to those 4 gentlemen that Jimbo's talking about. And I said, hey guys, let's make February the month of crypto. Let's bring crypto awareness out big in the month of February. Let's bust our butts as creators. Let's build our communities. We've already got really, really cool Discord channels. Our Discord server that we have has crazy amounts of information going through it. It also has personal songs that I dig. So like if I'm editing, I get to throw my own personal stuff on there.
There we go.
Pretty cool. And virtual's earning points with me today, and that is because why? We are not going to talk about Aqua. No, Aqua is bad. Aqua is no bueno. Aqua did not bring an increase of liquidity to the market. All right? No, they did not. They took liquidity away from the market. All right. So yeah, what's on everyone else's mind? I mean, we've had a lot of good stuff coming up tonight. And just let everyone know, we're going to do this. Yes, you are correct, Virtual. We're going to do this, if you don't mind. We're going to end at 8:20 today. So if you don't mind, just letting them know, 8:20 in the comments, in the chat. Yeah, we will do that. We're going to go to 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. All right. And I do have liquidity pools. Yeah. Ooh. Here we go. Ooh, hey there, wife. We've got liquidity pools up on the screen right now. And so, yes, if you want to know how good Aqua did on bringing rewards and liquidity to the network. No, they failed. We are not adding liquidity to the network. In fact, you could see since December 28th, liquidity has gone from 49.2 million to now 31.4 million Eastern Standard Time. We're all over the world.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right. The other thing that I've noticed too is the volume itself has been pulling back, by the way. I don't know if anyone's noticed that too. The volume over here has been pulling back quite a bit. So yeah, another thing we have to consider, but I'm not worried about that tonight because tonight is about payment rails. And tonight is about hanging out with other people on the channel. We got Mick who came on with us, chimed in on the chats. Hopefully this gentleman here does a good video about Wire and Stellar because I will gladly promote it on the channel if you're still watching, Mr. Alphameme. I will gladly promote that because this is a legit story. The Brazil thing was an unknown nugget out there. And you know what else we talked about too? And there's going to be a story launching way early tomorrow, Google Pay. And this came out of Germany because a German fan of ours sent me an article in German. I only can read French, not German. German I really suck at. So we had to translate this. It translated out. And guess what? Google Pay is ditching its own banking service system and will now be focusing on paying by smartphone and hosting crypto wallets. And if Google Pay, right, and let's just go to the list of vendors here with Google, oh, JFK conspiracy video, don't want to do that, don't want to show anyone that one. But if Google Pay, right, we're talking about ecosystems and stuff like that, on and off ramps, look at what Google Pay does. TikTok, eBay, Amazon, PayPal, Stack Overflow, IKEA. There are 160,000 websites, all right, that accept Google Pay. And right now, Google Pay said they're going to get away from their own system. They're going to hop on a payment system. And that means they're going to hop on an ISO chain. Why? Because Google is international. That's why ISO is so big. Yeah. So if anyone's got any questions, anyone's got any comments out there, let me know. We're going to go to 8:20 Eastern Standard Time tonight. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the night kicking the crap out of my wife in Mario Kart.
I'm getting better.
You are getting better. But yes, we're going to have a family Mario Kart split screen battle. And but yeah, let me know in the comments, what are you guys excited about? This Google Pay thing here is really big. This is really, really big because Google Pay is a huge payment network. And now they want to get into crypto wallets. I mean, you're talking like linking all your Google stuff now with crypto wallets. You have payment rails being created all over the place. You got JFK conspiracy videos. I mean, like, come on now. We've got lots of cool stuff here. So it's awesome. Levels of Madness chimes in. Good to hear XLM making moves. Yes, Stellar is making moves. They're making a lot of moves. They're talking about this. The most immediate innovation is smart contracts. And you're like, well, wait a minute, where is it? Where is that coming from? That's coming from their 2022 roadmap. And remember, their 2021 roadmap, they had their 2021 roadmap done like early November. And they started working on 2022. We could do a Mario Kart Live. I will figure out how to do it, and we could do a drunk Mario Kart Live.
Oh my god.
That would be pretty fun. Yeah, we could do a drunk Mario Kart Live. That would actually be pretty cool. We actually have it. Yeah, we have a capture card. We could do that. Oh my gosh. So anyways, yeah. So the whole idea though is that yes, Stellar looking at smart contracts. We got Ethereum over here, right? Led by Mr. Daniel Tosh. Come on, tell me he looks like him.
He does. He
look
looks
at
like a
Daniel Tosh.
Well,
Daniel Tosh.
I don't know.
Daniel Tosh. He looks like Daniel Tosh. Anyways, yes, and we got more people on the Yes on Mario Kart Live. People watching. Okay, we'll do it. How about that? Well, are you cool with that? We'll set it up for this weekend. I'll do a weird private one just to make sure that like it works well, and then yeah, I'll set something up.
Okay.
I think I can do it.
Deal.
Yeah, I'll do it. We'll do it this weekend. How about that?
See how horrible I am.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a Mario Kart 8 live this weekend. How about that? But yeah, think about this. Ethereum, right, is having problems with their 2.0 idea. So now they're talking about consensus layer. Stellar comes back and says, hey, screw consensus layer. We're going to focus on smart contracts. This is big stuff here because we know what happens right now. You have so many different creators over building on that Ethereum chain, right? I mean, let's be real here. Look at OpenSea. OpenSea commands some amazing money for NFTs, all right? And I'm not talking about Janet Yellen ruining Christmas NFTs. We could look at Janet a little bit more. Oh, look at the Grinch or whatever these little Who's or Whoville. Isn't that what those little things are, the Whovilles?
Yeah.
And then you got the Grinch, right, with the moon. I mean, that's kind of cool stuff. And, oh,
Mario
man.
Mario Kart 64, yes.
Oh.
I'm much better at 64.
Yeah.
Mario Kart Wii even. But 8, for some reason, I
8
cannot.
8 is tough for her.
I cannot get to that one.
But yeah, we will definitely stream live. We'll do a Mario Kart. We will definitely stream Mario Kart live. I think that's something that we'll work on. Amy's gonna let the dogs out, and I'll finish up here.
A little bit early. But everyone have a good night, and thanks for having me again.
Yes. All right. So we got Kelsey Y say Mario. A lot of you guys say Mario Kart. Thank you. See, and this is why I love live streams. We can bond in another way with drunk Mario Kart on a Friday night. We could do it. I could set it up in here. I'll set it up on here. It'll be pretty damn cool. I'll do a dry run so I'm cool technically, and then we'll run it. But I think this is good stuff. And I think what's important is as a community, as a team, look at what we're doing right now too. Right? We're tracking those marketing wallets for Stellar. This is really, really important. All right. So now we're going to see. And the cool thing about these transactions here, okay? So like there was money that was converted, right? December 14th to 15th. All right. It looks like there was about, give me a second. Looks like almost 238 million. 238,000 lumens was spent December 15th. We could actually go back. Right? We could actually go back and find out how much money they spent by using historical pricing. See, you see what I mean? So we could start building back. We can start seeing, well, hey, wait a minute. They spent now $2 million this month on Lumens marketing. Has anyone seen anything? And we're all like, no, we haven't. But now if we keep live streaming and sharing all this information out there, right, we're going to find this stuff out. In virtual, real quick, I just saw your buy, Amy, just popped up like 2 seconds ago. Amy was already gone out of the room for about 15 seconds. We have about a 15-second control board delay with our station. We're running a couple different PCs, couple different monitors here and running stuff through. We also have the digital sketch pad, which I have to say, thank you everyone out there. The contributions to the channel are going directly to the channel. They are going to cool tech like this so we can do some neat presentations together so we could share data. And one of those things is by making sure that we get to draw on our little board here, and that is this. All right? That is this. And Miguel, it's not, I'm not hinting that Stellar might use Google. It's that Google is going to use ISO tokens because Google's international. So they want money to move back and forth. Who they use, we don't know yet. But now Google said, hey, screw our own banking system. We're going to hop on someone's. That's big. So whether it's Stellar or not, this is big for everyone because now you have Google jumping into the crypto wallet service. I mean, this is just like good news for Bitcoin is good news for Stellar. Good news for Google Pay hopping on chain is good news for everyone. Because think about it. If Google opens it up with wallets, they could open it up for several different cryptos that are ISO. They could easily do that. They could easily use, hey, you select from your wallet what crypto you want to pay with, and boom, you could pay at these vendors using Google Pay. Google could integrate a whole bunch of that stuff. That's easy. We're all excited here because we're like, hey, Brazil and Argentina are doing this problem. Dude, Google's technology, they'll get that figured out real easy. I mean, they will get that figured out real easy. So Miguel, am I hitting directly that Google could use Stellar? No, but they could host anything they want. That's going to be the best thing. That is going to be the best thing. Wigbuster187 says, a lot of phase 2 with the EU for blockchain. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. And Wigbuster, thank you very much for helping out with the Discord. Wigbuster has been helping us out as Family Hobbies and Cards WB187, all right? So you get to see that. Thank you for spreading the word, and thank you for posting the articles as well. We have been sharing them, and we have had some really, really cool people hop on in. All right, so let's also talk with some other amazing things. Actually, let's get some comments here. Felix J says, founder and chief scientist of Stellar did a Google Talk and Stellar consensus protocol. Was that a new one, Felix, that came out? Because they had a couple different things that just came out. Tomer did one. He did his on smart contracts. Let me know which one you're talking about on that one, Felix. But yeah, I mean, I am. We're going to go back to it. Am I bummed that Stellar's been in this kind of lull right here? Yeah, trust me, I am. We're all bummed about it. Does it give us a longer time to buy? Yes, it does. All right. But you know what else, though? It also tells me that even though, right, and look at this. If we draw this last, right, decline from its high, we go to November 7th, okay? So if we go from November 7th to now, it's good to know that since that time period, November 7th to now, and Virtual's taken off. Have a good night too, Virtual. Have a good night too. But yeah, I mean, think about that. When we look at this, it's good to know that even though we've seen the price go down, we're seeing other partnerships here continue to be built, continue to go on. We see other partnerships here. We still see the world of crypto moving forward. We see Stellar talking about, right, their roadmap. And they are very aggressive. They are very aggressive with their roadmaps, and they can easily do it. You know, easily do it. And shout out to all the fans in there. Seriously, shout out to all you watching right now. We have legit live streams that happen on this channel. I mean, we have legit, and no, Virtual, I totally get it. I know she had to let the dogs out, and then my big one just came back. He's hanging out there. If you can see him creeping out against the wall. But yeah, this is what we got. We got a great community. And so what I need from everyone out there is I need help from you, all right, to go to your favorite channel out there, all right? Who are your favorite channels? All right, and we tried bugging Molt to hop in the live stream and hang out with those. Molt replied back, have to edit and get the video released. If you guys haven't, please bug Molt. Tell him that I said hello and tell him to subscribe to his channel. Great content. Good guy. But seriously, if you could go out there, do me a favor. Find your favorite YouTubers, all right? Your favorite YouTubers out there, all right, that you know that cover Stellar. Cover XRP. Find them, start telling them about the channel, and start telling them is this. Because here's the tweet. I sent this out to Nodi too, all right? Let's give some shout outs to Nodi here because he pulls a lot of weight in the community. I sent a message to Nodi that said, let's make February the month of crypto on YouTube. Let's all do our best as much as we can to get the word out about our favorite tokens or coins. XLM, XRP, Algo, blah, 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 okay? And then I attached Nodi, Molt, and Mr. Mick Alphanine to this, all right? So if there's someone that you watch that you like, just attach them to this. Go on the Twitter page, find us, right? You will find me on Twitter, right? Not a big deal. You can find me on Twitter. You can find it through the community section. Yes, go on there and tag them with us. Let me know who we should tag to this. Or how about this? Who should we share this to? You know, I mean, like, who should we share it to? You guys tell me. So, yep, that's what we've been talking about tonight. A lot of good projects, but we're going to start shutting it down because we're going to close it down now in 2 minutes, all right, at 8:20. Broken a lot of good stories tonight. A lot of neat stuff. Don't forget, member library. For those of you that are members out there, please email me so you have access to the member library. We talked about some MoneyGram and Stellar. That was nice, right? We tied things in with that. That was good, right? We talked about Argentina being involved there. Talk about Argentina being involved with Brazil and Wire. We got Brazil, a new player coming to the market. That's exciting. We've seen that, you know, Daniel Tosh, Mr. Buterin over here, is having trouble with ETH 2.0. Oh, man. And that's what they said. Oh, ETH 2.0 is going to help us with scalability, this and this and this. Well, that just got scrapped. And now they're going to go for consensus layering? Come on. Like, come on. You got Stellar coming back saying, yo, we're going to go smart contracts. We're going to open up marketing. I mean, this is cool stuff. And Chris, thank you very much for the cheers on the great content. Really, really thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I really, really do. And Kelsey Wise says, yes, totally forgot. We'll do that. And also, too, anyone that is watching right now, do me a huge favor, okay? Don't forget to hit the like button, because that's obvious, you know, hit the like button. But join us on Discord. I got a link in the community tab, all right? Don't forget Creepy Janet Yellen, all right? She's the Grinch that ruined Crypto Christmas for all of us. But this is a really big one right now, okay? If you go into the main page of this channel, all right? Now there's my cool son. Love the kid. If you go to the main page of the channel, all right, you're going to see a poll. What time of day is best for the live streams? let me know. And Miguel chiming back in. I understand now on Google. Thank you, Miguel. Yeah, thank you for getting back to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is big with Google. But think about this. If you guys could go on to the community tab and vote and let me know when would be the best time to do live streams. So I'm going to start shutting it down now. I'm going to start chilling it out a little bit and check it out. All right. I'm bugging these guys all over the place. All right. I am. I'm not just bugging, Nody, Molt, and Mr. Alpha Man. I'm not just bugging them. All right. All right. Just on Twitter. I'm also doing it here on YouTube because check it out. I even told them a day ago, let the Fed know how we feel about CBDC, what country you live in, support us on our cause. I'm getting the community together. We're going to build it together with everyone, and we're going to build it together with your help. This is going to be awesome. Kelsey is saying, Kelsey loves Dr. Yellen. She reminds me of my first boss, right? This was an NFT that we purchased on the channel live. It was really, really cool. So, yep, I'm going to be signing out right now. So, Klaus, Family Hobbies and Cards, thank you very much for joining the live stream. Do me a favor, bug your favorite content creators out there. Bug them. Tell them to hang out with us on these live streams. And tell them to bug me, right? Tell them to bug me, all right? We'll hang out. We'll stream together. We'll do a 4-way with a bunch of cool people, right? So, Klaus, Family Hobbies and Cards, everyone.